Today's day number 33. Consider what I said yesterday and some of the other topics of coming to a ship, for your own reasons. For me, it's like I told you guys, I think maybe 2 weeks ago in another video, for becoming a mariner or sailor for the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Now, I'm not saying we don't make decent money, but there's lots of opportunities for more than decent money out here. But you gotta look, I think I used the expression yesterday. I hear it a lot out here, and sailors usually say, oh, that ship's blood money. And like I think I mentioned it yesterday with how, say, like on here, I have to work a 12-hour day. But on another ship, they only have to work an 8-hour day, yet both ships pay the same. But then you have to look at my 12-hour day is like, maybe 40% energy compared to the 8-hour day, and they're asking for 80% energy. So again, the tides equal out. Now, like I said, to add on to that and the pay and everything, I'd say another big part, and especially why I've never had a problem coming back out here, I'm really the only AB that ever comes back here. Every other AB that's been here has talked crap about the ship. And it's because they think they have to work like dogs on here. Well, I don't think it's working like dogs. They also say every other ship, will never work you this hard. But I've heard different at the same time. The grass is always greener on the other side. But besides the work, I've gotten to know a lot of the officers that rotate here, the regular oilers that are on here, the bosuns, like all of the engine side almost. They get new people. Like right now, I think they actually have all new guys. But this is the first time that I've ever not seen a familiar face coming back within the Oilers. But even though those are unfamiliar faces, the rest of the crew, and I guess you got this AB Allen, because I know Josh, and the OS is always shift out, but pretty much all the upper echelon, the upper guys and the officers, I've been cool with them since day one. And I've always, it's really nice to enjoy the people you're working with. Like I said, I did have one little argument with a mate, but that mate no longer works here. And even then, even after we had that disagreement, we were still cool after that, buried the hatchet with him, and we were cool after that. But to be able to not only be content with the money I make, know that really I could come here or within perfect circle on me. Look at that. Is it from the pen? No. That's crazy. But not just that I'm content with the money here. I know I have a good standing here with both the company and the hiring manager, and I know that I could call them up anytime and say, hey, do you have any ships open up right now? And I haven't called them a single time and have them not give me minimum 3 or 4 ships as options. And I tell them, I'm looking to come out first week of January, around the first week of January. And I've always got options like, oh yeah, we got this. This one's leaving a week before, 2 of them are leaving during that week that you want, another one's leaving the week after. Like, this one's going here. Like, they've always given me options, and that's really nice. So that's a plus side, being able to call and have a good standing with the company, and then knowing the people you're working with and knowing that they're good people. I've definitely already met other people that are just sour, and heard a bunch of sour stories. And it's never been a story of, oh, the grass is always greener on the other side. When people talk about, oh yeah, that captain or that mate or that bosun, oh yeah, they're real cool over there. It's always been, that grass is burnt over there, don't go over there. Oh, the grass is dried up over there, don't go over there. And they've never talked about the money like that, but it's always been the people, where they're always like, oh yeah, man, that, the bosun's cool, but the mate, he's real bad, he's really on you. Or, yeah, the mate's cool, but the bosun's real bad, and the second mate is real, whatever. Here, I've never had a problem. I've gotten to know everybody, so that's real big. But I think that's what I got for tonight. Like I said, today we shifted over. Last night, I usually don't get spam calls, but for some reason, last night had to be the night where I got off at midnight and I had to show up for work at 6 a.m. Of course I had a shower. I talked to Charmaine for just not even 5 minutes, and I had a little sleepy time tea, and I think I was sleeping maybe 1 o'clock, or like trying to fall asleep at 1 o'clock. I had to be awake at 5:30, but between 1 and 5:30, I got 4 scam phone calls. Never have I gotten a phone call at night. Here, never. Not on any of my trips. Can't think of a single one. But of course, last night, when I only have, like 4.5 hours to sleep, I'm not even kidding, I got a call every hour. And as you guys know, if you guys have been following these other videos, Charmaine got in an accident, so I'm waiting on the insurance adjuster because she got in an accident in one of my cars. So I'm waiting for the insurance to appraise one of my cars so I can get reimbursed. So woke up, answered each call. 2 of them recorded Marriott's. One of the, oh, you want a grand suite in this Marriott at this location. I got so many scam calls from Marriott, it's ridiculous. And then 2 other ones were completely voiceless. And then I think I finally crawled out of bed at like 5:45. Squeezed in a shower, barely had enough time to grab a cup of coffee, and started my work day. And then got off at 6:30. So, roughly 4 hours of sleep, not including the phone calls. 12.5-hour day. Granted, 8 hours of it was sitting at the gangway, so it wasn't that bad. But still, 12.5-hour day. And then I got off, and I just had some enthusiasm. I went down into the gym, and I got on the exercise bike, because I've been trying to finish one of these Harry Potter books. And it's taking forever. But I knew if I just sat here and tried to read it, I'd probably fall asleep. So I went and got on the exercise bike for about an hour and a half reading. So I think it's quite a bit time to go to bed. I appreciate you guys watching. I guess the discussion of this, like I said, it's again, it's not about the money. And when it comes to the money, you gotta look at how much they're asking of you and how much you're giving. And then again, on top of that is, you know, what are you gonna get any enjoyment out of the people? Do you know any of the people? Have you heard anything about the people or the ship or, you know, where they're going? Like, you gotta know and make those sacrifices, I guess. And that's how you kind of got to decide where you're gonna go with shipping. I think I'm just mumbling now. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe. Please like, share my videos, comment, question, you know, do all that stuff, and I'll get back to you when I can. Actually, I'll get back to you tomorrow night. I'm out.